Hey, welcome to part 3, the final part. If you haven't checked out 1 and 2, the links are below. Part 3 is going to be mostly a little bit of odds and ends, discussion about law enforcement at Burning Man, the burn itself, then the temple burn, which is on Sunday night, and then a little bit on my trip home. I've never worn a cowboy hat in my life, but at Burning Man the last couple of years I've started to wear this cowboy hat. And everyone at Burning Man, well, not everyone, but people at Burning Man tend to take on a playa name. Often it's given to you by someone else, or it has some kind of context about you. I chose Silver. I've never had a playa name before, but I chose Silver, and this cowboy hat kind of tied in with that. And I wore it around a fair bit, and I got asked, why Silver? And that led me into some interesting conversations with burners. No, that's not me either, but I saw this guy and I just had to ask him if I could take a picture, for obvious reasons. Burning Man tends to be pretty non-political, but I do remember in my first year, I walked past an outdoor rave, this is in '08, and Obama had just won the primary, but no one there knew that. And a DJ put it up on the huge screen. I guess he had patched into the internet, through satellite perhaps, and got this feed of Obama accepting the primary or whatever after he won. And there was a huge cheer through the crowd, and I realized then that burners are really no more politically aware than the average person in the US or elsewhere. But as you can tell by this urinal here, the times are changing and people are actually waking up. And I mean, this is a pretty base sentiment. Hey, let's piss on Obama. Yeah, you're not getting to the root of the problem with that message there, but it does show that things have changed. It's not just, yay, Obama, as it once was. Yeah. Popo. Must be in a hurry. Get the fuck out!
Yeah. Making enough money off our non-crime?
Yeah. I only want to touch on law enforcement at Burning Man briefly. As I said before, we have the Black Rock Rangers, and they're just burners with a patch on their shirt, making sure everyone's safe and happy. And generally that's more than enough to ensure that everything runs smoothly. People at Burning Man generally self-police. We all know the rules. There's very, very few of them, and we all know them. And if someone's breaking them, someone will talk to that person, and the problem clears itself up very quickly. There's never been, riots or fires or fights or outbreaks of violence, anything that would need higher law enforcement. Since Burning Man is on federal land, and the Burning Man organization pays $2 million to the US government every year to use that land, the federal government does send agents into Burning Man every year en masse. The state government also sends police and, drug enforcement agencies and whatnot. There are local police, there are county sheriffs and deputies. You see a lot of law enforcement at Burning Man, and it's been getting more and more and more because Burning Man is a cash cow for these groups. A lot of money is made handing out fines and citations, and even a few people get taken to jail every year from Burning Man, usually to Reno. It's sad to see. I see too much of it. I don't know what they think that they're helping us with, because we go out into the middle of nowhere away from society to do our own thing, and yet hey, you're still on government US soil. We are going to come and get some money off of you guys. Burners, when they see law enforcement, they just kind of are indifferent to it. It's just sort of a downer, and they just don't want to pay attention to it, so they don't mention it, they don't look at it, and they just go the other way, and the money continues to roll in. We don't really see a need for these people here. They're not actually helping anyone. They're not protecting or serving. Mostly just making money off of burners, but it's just sort of seen as a necessary evil, I suppose. Check out what happens if you bury a piece of steel out here. Here's a dime after a week. There's a 1 ounce round after a week of silver. One held up a little better. If you get into Black Rock City from above, say jumping out of an airplane and using a parachute, then you don't have to pay the ticket fee because you're providing entertainment for everyone else in the city. We're headed for the burn. If the week of Burning Man were a sexual experience, then the burning of the man on Saturday night would be the orgasm. After that, there tends to be a lot of singing and dancing around the fire. Imagine 50,000 people around a giant fire. And then more partying late into the night, and of course early into the morning. The next day is Sunday, and a lot of people tend to leave. But Sunday night is the temple burn. The temple being a structure that's built entirely out of recycled wood. And it's different every year, completely different every year. This year, I don't even know what shape it took, but the following video is the temple, followed by the burning of the temple Sunday night.
I know how you feel. I'm feeling it too. I hold my heart, I dream of you. I see your face, I feel it too. Searching skies, I need you. I miss you.
I won't bore you with the details of the trip home. Of course, there were some interesting signs to keep me entertained. Signs telling you what to do, for example, eat, or subway drive-through signs, interesting. Eat fresh. And of course this sign here, which I mentioned before, somebody who gets it. Well, I hope you enjoyed my Burning Man trip videos. I didn't do these to try and encourage people to go. In fact, a lot of people who go to Burning Man try and discourage other people from going because they want to keep it kind of a secret and keep the numbers down. but I thought this was a unique opportunity that I had to show people who watch my videos what happens in Nevada at the end of every summer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around YouTube, and maybe see you on the playa some year.